Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome back to my channel. You guys, I hit 6,000 subscribers and I'm here to give you a freebie as promised. So I wanted something for everyone, something that would appeal to everyone and something that you probably don't already have. So I created 14 card inserts. These are for handmade cards. And there's 3 that are kind of generic for anyone. And then there's, I can do math. There are 11 that are for interactive cards. I give a lot of interactive cards, and you guys, sometimes I feel like I always have to explain it, and that kind of takes the fun out of it. So these cards are designed to add to your handmade cards. So you'd print them out, cut them out, and include them when you mail off a card. So like, I'm going to show y'all lots of my card examples today and give you examples of where you'd use them. So I've got 3 generics. One is this bundle of handmade cards is a gift for you to help spread cheer throughout the year. I give bundles of handmade cards. There's one that says, this handmade card holds my warmest thoughts for you. Please feel free to spread more joy and pass it on to someone new. So those are for the cards when you don't want to sign them and you want people to be able to give them. And then I have handmade card enclosed. And those 3 are the generics. Then we get into the interactive cards. So we've got a gatefold card, a slider card, an exploding box card. This is a sampler pack, so you get 2 pages and it includes all 14 designs, 1 of each. We've got the reveal wheel, the waterfall, shaker card, pop-up card, glow in the dark, easel pop-up card, wobbler card, and light up card. So those are all the types that are included. This is a freebie for everyone. I wanted people around the world, all different card makers and types of card makers to have something special from me. So here is a waterfall card. So this would be where I would include one of these. It says, this handmade card is designed to reveal elements one at a time. Just pull the tab so each panel can flip. I'm showing you there that I worked for 2 full days on these. I wanted to give just a basic idea to people who collect these, who have these cards, of how the card works, how the mechanism works. So that is the idea behind all of this. So that's my watercolor card. I brought in more examples. I brought in an exploding box card. So this would be from Dr. Shrub. This is one I made for him a couple of years ago. Oh, there we are in college with my crazy hair. Oh, it was so much fun. Anyways, this was such a fun card to make and for him to receive. It's one of his favorites of all time. And you could put your exploding box card inside the card so it doesn't spoil the surprise, but it would still be a handy thing to have, right? So then I brought in some more of my interactive cards. I have a light up card. This is kind of 2 in 1. It's a pop-up and a light up card. I'm going to turn my lights off here so you can really see it glow. I made this card here on my channel. In fact, I made all of these cards on my channel except for the exploding box card. So I'll turn off my lights here so you can see this one glow. I used the Pear Blossom Press lights in it. This is from at least a year ago when I was on the Scrappy Tales design team. It was such a fun card. How about wobbler cards? I love wobbler cards. I put 3 of them on that card. I made it in a live on my channel. Next, I pulled out a pop-up card. Now this one I kept pretty generic, you guys, because there can be a lot of different types of pop-up cards. So it says, this handmade card is designed to fold flat for mailing and pop up for display. So all this printable, you guys, the sampler pack printable is absolutely free. It's on my website. You have to go to biddypenny.com, go to my printables tab that I just created, and you will find all the information. There, on that page, I have a link to my Etsy shop, okay? And that is where you can get a full 14-page printable, which I'll be showing you here in a minute. So easel pop-up cards are by far one of my favorites, and I always feel like I have to explain them. And then I have a shaker card. That one is super fun, just like shaker cards. I had to put some sequins on it. And then the gatefold card. Now this one, I didn't use wet glue. I used tape runner, and it just doesn't stick in Texas. Not in my part. I have to have liquid glue, I figured out, because I go back and I find cards like this, like I made this one last year, and if I just use tape runner, things just come right off. So, anyways, that's that. So there's my gatefold. And then I have a slider card. I think this is the last one that I'm showing you guys here, but I do have a slider card example in the sampler as well. So I designed these for you all so that they would be easy to cut. I think that's important. So I'm going to pull out my trimmer, and I'm going to cut these and show you how I do it, at least for like mass producing. So I cut along the long edge first. I need a new blade. And then you can just trim between them. I put a little, just measured it just right so that there will be a black border around all 4 cards. So when you're trimming in the middle, just kind of line it up in the middle of that thicker black line, and you should have a slight black border around all of the cards. It would be so great if you had like an accordion folder to put these in, and then you could print up multiples, cut them all up, put them in your accordion folder, and then the next time you make an interactive card, you have this little companion to put with it so people know what to do with it. Some of the other ones that I didn't share here is I have a reveal wheel card, a glow in the dark. So there's just lots of options. So I'm just showing you here. And I'm talking here about the accordion folder if you put these in each pocket. If y'all want to see how I made that waterfall card, it'll be live on my channel and on Not Too Shabby's tomorrow, so stick around for that. Now, I know that for some of you, maybe you make a lot of gatefold cards. Maybe you make a lot of shaker cards or light up cards. I did create a printable. It's 14 pages long, and each page is just all of one type of card. That way, you could just print up the ones you use the most. You don't have to print the whole file. Just select the pages that you want to print, and you can print as many copies as you want of those pages. So that way, if you do a lot of this kind of card where you don't sign it and you think people will pass it on, you could just print up a whole bunch of those. If you make a lot of shaker cards, if you make a lot of cards to give as gifts, which is what this card is for, then you can just select which page you want and print a whole bunch of those. I have a 48-hour sale on this printable in my shop. It's active now. So it's 15% off. You can go check it out. I really appreciate you guys so much. I spent a lot of time creating this for you, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope it makes your card making experience better. Thank you so much for being such a supportive part of my journey. Bye, guys.